Bacon, a beloved culinary delight, has a unique charm that captivates food enthusiasts around the globe. With its irresistible aroma and crispy texture, it is more than just a breakfast staple. It is a symbol of indulgence and flavor. In this exploration, we will delve into the fascinating journey of bacon, from its historical roots to its production process and ultimately its place on our plates. Did you know that global bacon consumption has skyrocketed in recent years? According to recent statistics, the world consumes over 3 million metric tons of bacon annually. Bacon's history dates back thousands of years, with origins traced to ancient civilizations like China and Rome. In China, the practice of curing pork has been documented as early as 1500 BC, while the Romans were known for their love of salted and smoked meats. This rich history not only highlights bacon's enduring appeal, but also its evolution into the beloved food we enjoy today. To understand bacon, we must first visit the heart of its production, the pig farms. Imagine a sprawling landscape filled with happy pigs. This is where the journey begins. As we enter the farm, we are greeted by the sight of adorable piglets, nursing from their mothers. These little creatures are the foundation of the bacon we love. Roaming freely in spacious pens, the pigs are raised with care and attention. Farmers focus on providing a healthy environment, ensuring the animals are well fed and nurtured. When the time comes for harvesting, the piglets are gently rounded up and loaded onto trucks. This process requires skill and compassion, as farmers ensure that the animals are handled with care. The trucks transport the pigs to processing plants, where they will undergo a transformation into bacon. Upon arrival at the plant, the pigs are unloaded and given a thorough wash to ensure cleanliness. Hygiene is paramount in the production process. Next, the pigs are moved into the facility, where technology and tradition converge. In a carefully controlled environment, the pigs are stunned and processed. This step is crucial to ensure humane treatment. Once processed, the bodies are hung for further processing, showcasing the efficiency of modern machinery. The carcasses are then moved to the cutting area, where skilled workers and machines work in tandem. Using advanced equipment, the meat is cut into various sections, preparing it for the next steps. The middle section of the pig travels along a conveyor belt, demonstrating the seamless flow of production. Specialized machines expertly cut through the spine, ensuring precision in every slice. Further processing continues as the meat is divided into smaller pieces, ready for seasoning. Workers place the meat into cutting machines, ensuring each piece is perfectly sized for seasoning. Next, the meat moves to the seasoning stage, where it is coated with a special blend of spices and salt. Skilled hands carefully trim the ribs, preparing them for the next phase. The rib sections are processed using machines designed for efficiency and accuracy. The conveyor belt filters out any unwanted parts, ensuring only the best cuts make it through. Each piece is meticulously trimmed, preparing it for the final steps of production. As the meat continues its journey, it travels along the conveyor belt, ready for curing. Salt is sprinkled generously, enhancing the flavor and preserving the meat. The curing machine ensures that each piece is evenly coated, infusing it with flavor. The seasoned meat is then placed in a smoking chamber, where it will absorb rich, smoky flavors. As the smoke envelops the meat, it transforms into the delicious bacon we crave. Once smoked, the bacon is pressed into uniform shapes, ensuring consistency in every slice. Quality control checks are performed, ensuring that each piece meets the highest standards. The bacon is then placed into cutting machines for final slicing. With precision, the slices are cut to perfection, ready for packaging. Each slice is inspected before being packaged, ensuring only the best quality reaches consumers. Automated machines efficiently package the bacon, sealing in freshness. Labels are printed with expiration dates, providing consumers with important information. The packaged bacon is stacked and prepared for distribution. As the packages move along the conveyor belt, they are ready to be shipped to stores worldwide. Finally, the moment we've all been waiting for: cooking bacon. Whether you prefer it crispy or chewy, the aroma fills the kitchen, enticing everyone nearby. Bacon can be enjoyed in countless ways: on its own, in sandwiches, or as a topping for salads and pizzas. The first B. Ever wondered about raising those stunning peacocks? Well, today we're diving into the world of peacock farming. We'll explore the reasons behind its growth, focusing on the economic rewards and the unique challenges that come with it. These breathtaking birds offer more than just their beauty. So, let's uncover the secrets to successfully raising these magnificent creatures. Peacocks, with those incredible feathers and how gracefully they move, have been seen as some of the most beautiful birds on the planet for ages. They've been around for millions of years, and you can see their mark all over different cultures. There are basically three main types: the Indian blue, the Congo blue, and the white-eyed. These birds eat pretty much anything: seeds, fruit, bugs, even little critters. And you know how the males fan out those amazing tails? That's to wow the ladies and tell rivals to back off. Here's a cool bit of trivia. Peacocks can live a good long life, like 20 to 25 years, and they can swivel their heads almost all the way around. Plus, way back in ancient Rome and the Middle Ages, rich folks actually ate them. Fancy, huh? That was happening way back around 35 BC. Okay, so you don't really see peacock farms for food like chicken farms. The big deal with peacocks is how stunning they are, especially those incredible feathers. People go crazy for peacock feathers in decorating their homes, making cool clothes, and all sorts of crafts. Plus, just having peacocks around can be a draw. People love seeing them, so places that have peacocks can actually bring in visitors and make some money that way. Now, if you're thinking about having peacocks, they need their space to wander around and show off. They also need a cozy shelter to get out of bad weather, and some nice wooden spots high up where they can sleep at night. And when it gets cold, those sleeping spots should even be heated to keep their little feet warm. So, when it comes to food, peacocks aren't fussy at all. They'll munch on grains, bugs, and even little critters like snakes and frogs. On farms, they usually get a good mix of grains and foods packed with protein. Farmers also throw in some fresh greens and tasty earthworms to make sure they're getting all the good stuff. Peacocks become adults around the age of 3, and that's when they start looking for a partner. After they're done mating for the season, the males lose those incredible tails. Some drop them pretty fast, in about a week, while others take a little longer. Now, check this out, how the guys try to win over the ladies. When a male spots a female he's interested in, he'll suddenly spread out his amazing tail and start strutting around to show off. He even shakes his feathers to make them all sparkly and shiny. If the female likes what she sees, she'll walk over to him and start copying his moves. A female peacock, called a peahen, usually lays about 3 to 5 eggs right on the ground, in a nest she makes. She's smart and hides it in tall grass or bushes to keep the eggs safe. It takes almost a month, around 27 to 30 days, for those eggs to hatch. During that time, the mom stays nearby to keep them warm and watch out for anything that might hurt them. When the baby peacocks finally hatch, they're all covered in soft, fluffy down. As they get older, they start growing their fancy feathers, but it takes a good few years for the males to get those really long, colorful tails, usually about 3 or 4 years. If you take good care of them, these birds can live a surprisingly long time, maybe even up to 35 years. Usually, the young peacocks are raised and then sold for breeding. This helps create even more beautiful and healthy peacocks in the future. As these young birds grow up, their feathers start getting more and more colorful. But for the males, it's a gradual thing. They won't have those full, amazing tails until they're about 3 or 4 years old. Both the male and female peacocks actually lose some of their feathers naturally. This helps them grow new, healthy feathers just in time for winter. Typically, peacock farmers will raise their birds for roughly 2 to 3 years before putting them on the market. This gives them enough time to fully mature and develop their stunning plumage, which translates to a better selling price if they've been properly raised. When peacocks molt, it's a busy period for farmers who patiently gather the naturally shed feathers. These feathers are then meticulously cleaned and readied for skilled artisans. They transform them into exquisite creations, including fine jewelry, intricate headpieces, elegant fans, and decorative wall art. You know, it's funny to think about eating peacock. It's not like you see it on restaurant menus every day, like chicken or duck. But get this, way back in the Middle Ages, the fancy European royals thought it was the ultimate gourmet meal. Nowadays, though, it's more like something interesting from history than a dish people actually eat. Milk is one of the most consumed beverages worldwide, enjoyed by millions every day. But have you ever wondered how fresh milk is produced? In this video, we'll take you inside high-tech dairy farms to explore the modern process of raising cows for milk production. We'll also look at how milk is processed in advanced factories to ensure quality and safety before reaching your table. Don't forget to hit that like button. Let's kick off this amazing adventure. The dairy farming industry has a history of over 10,000 years, dating back to when ancient civilizations began domesticating cows for milk production. The Egyptians, Greeks, and Romans relied on milk as an essential source of nutrition. In ancient Egypt, milk was believed to be reserved only for royalty, priests, and the wealthy. Over time, dairy farming spread to other parts of the world, including Europe, Africa, and Britain. In the 1800s, a single cow produced an average of only 1,000 liters of milk per year. Today, thanks to advancements in cattle breeding, nutrition, and farming technology, the average production has increased to over 10,000 liters per year. Modern dairy farms prioritize cow comfort. Spacious barns provide ample room for cows to move freely, reducing stress and improving overall health. To ensure a soft and hygienic resting area, fresh straw and sand are added regularly. Sand is ideal as it prevents bacteria growth. Automated grooming brushes are installed in the barn, allowing cows to scratch and massage themselves. High-tech barns feature large fans and misting systems, which automatically adjust based on temperature. These help to keep cows cool and comfortable year-round. Water is reused multiple times for barn cleaning and cooling. Manure is processed into organic fertilizer for growing grass, while sand is separated, dried, and recycled for bedding. This system minimizes waste and supports sustainable agriculture. Feeding calves milk, especially colostrum, is crucial for their growth and immune system development, providing essential nutrients and antibodies in the early stages. In modern farms, automatic milk feeding machines ensure consistent and accurate milk delivery, optimizing nutrition and reducing labor effort. Mature dairy cows are usually fed 2 to 3 times a day, with a well-balanced diet consisting of silage, hay, and grains. This diet not only supports their overall health, but also helps enhance milk quality, ensuring optimal production and cow well-being. Fresh water should be available at all times to ensure proper hydration. Smart sensors and wearable devices track cows' health in real time, monitoring behavior, movement, and vital signs for early detection of health issues. Veterinarians conduct regular health checks and vaccinations to ensure cows remain healthy, preventing diseases and promoting overall well-being. The cows are milked 3 times a day. Firstly, cows are led to the rotary parlor. Then, cows are cleaned with rotating scrub brushes, and milking begins when units are attached to the udders. The milking process lasts about 8 minutes, with 5 to 6 minutes of actual milking time per cow. A milking machine uses gentle suction to extract milk efficiently, while ensuring cow comfort and hygiene. It mimics natural milking with a vacuum system, transferring milk directly to storage tanks to maintain cleanliness. When a cow reaches a certain threshold or low milk weight, the unit will automatically detach and come off of the animal. After milking, cows receive iodine-based treatment to sanitize and condition their udders. Then, each cow walks over scales that record its 7-day average weight, helping monitor its health. Once collected, the milk is transported in insulated tankers, kept at 34 degrees Fahrenheit, to maintain freshness and prevent bacterial growth throughout the journey to the factory. Upon arrival at the processing plant, the milk undergoes a quality check for temperature, flavor, and contaminants. Next, the milk is pasteurized by heating to kill harmful bacteria while preserving its taste and nutrition, ensuring safe, high-quality milk. The milk is then packaged into bottles or cartons. The empty bottles move along a conveyor belt towards the bottling machine. The bottling machine pumps the milk from the tanks and into the bottles. Once the bottle is full, it puts a cap on the bottle. Milk can be enhanced with added flavors like chocolate and strawberry, making it even more delicious and enjoyable. Milk can also be packaged in cartons. The cartons are sealed tightly to maintain freshness and prevent contamination. Each carton is labeled with important information, such as the expiration date and nutritional content, before being ready for distribution to stores and consumers. Milk is rich in essential nutrients, promoting strong bones, better hydration, and improved muscle health, making it a great addition to a balanced diet. In today's video, we explored advanced dairy farming technology, from tracking cows' health to milking and packaging. If you enjoyed this journey from farm to table, like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching. Wild boars are one of the most destructive invasive species in the U.S., with their numbers skyrocketing from 2 million to nearly 9 million in just a few decades. They tear through farmland, destroy ecosystems, and cost billions in damage. But how do you fight an animal this smart and fast? From giant traps to helicopter hunts and night vision drones, this video explores the bold strategies used to stop the wild boar invasion and why the battle is far from over. Wild boars are now one of the most destructive invasive species in the United States. Their numbers have exploded from just 2 million in 1990 to nearly 9 million by 2019, spreading across at least 39 states. And this isn't just a U.S. problem. Countries like Australia, Germany, and Spain are also dealing with the chaos caused by these highly adaptable animals. But in the U.S., their fast reproduction and wide presence make them especially hard to control. To fight back, the U.S. Department of Agriculture and many states have spent millions on control efforts. In Texas, ground zero for wild boar invasions, authorities have approved stronger measures, including the use of corral traps. Farmers don't rely on luck. They use well-designed traps. These large circular traps, up to 40 feet wide, can capture entire groups, or sounders, in a single drop. Drop-gate cage traps, baited with strong-smelling food, snap shut when a wild boar steps on a pressure plate. Corral traps are even larger, and baiting them over several days gets the entire group comfortable before the gate closes. Using a remote triggered gate instead of a manual one also increases the chances of capturing the entire sounder, rather than just a few stragglers. Trap walls should be built from solid steel panels rather than weak breakable materials, as feral hogs are extremely agile and can easily break out if the trap isn't sturdy enough. In some areas, farmers and wildlife teams use net traps to capture wild boars. These traps are designed to drop quickly from above or spring shut from the sides, ensnaring the animals before they can react. They're often hidden in tall grass or along feeding trails and triggered remotely or by motion sensors. While not as common as metal cages, net traps are lightweight, reusable, and highly effective when used strategically. especially for catching fast-moving or cautious boars. But trapping isn't enough. That's why regulated hunting plays a major role in population control. In Texas, farmers often team up with skilled hunters in coordinated campaigns. Helicopter hunting has also gained popularity. It's fast, precise, but expensive. And for those who prefer a quieter approach, bow hunting is rising in popularity. It's silent and requires great skill, allowing hunters to get closer without alarming the animals.
1, 2, 3, yeah!
Modern tools, like night vision drones and infrared cameras, have made nighttime hunting far more effective, since boars are mostly active after dark. Drones can track boar movements from above, while high-powered lights help target them in open fields. In fact, night hunts in cornfields have become one of the most successful methods for reducing their numbers. Once wild boars are successfully trapped, quick and humane euthanasia is essential. Most are dispatched on-site using firearms to prevent escape and minimize suffering. In many states, regulations require that trapped boars not be released due to the risk of spreading disease and further environmental damage. The carcasses are either processed for meat, if deemed safe, or properly disposed of to avoid contaminating the area. In 2022, the largest wild boar ever hunted in Texas weighed over 800 pounds, worth around $4,000 based on meat prices. That single hunt shows just how big and valuable these animals can be. Creative, diverse methods, traps, drones, night hunts, and helicopters are key to protecting crops and reducing wild boar damage. While the fight is far from over, collaboration between farmers, hunters, and state agencies is helping turn the tide.